What's going down, everybody? It's your man, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Bringing you episode 6 of Diggy and Flex. Diggy and Flex wreck the silo. Reflex, say what up to the peoples.
What's going down, everybody? This is a first for us. We're doing a split screen because a fan wrote in and said, you know, he'd like to see it done this way. So we're giving it a shot. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, make sure you let us know if you like us to keep it this way. It's actually easier for me. I don't have to chop everything up. I can just throw it in and just do it. So hopefully you guys do like it. It'll make my life a little easier.
Right, because the Midwest choppers are taking way too long to make.
Yeah, so anyway, today we're going to talk about whores, which are not to be confused with sluts, by the way.
Absolutely.
Let me just give you a quick definition of a whore and a slut. Okay, a slut is someone that basically just needs dick at pretty much at all times, like in the mouth, in the ass, in the vagina, whatever. They just need it. They crave it, just like, you know, they need food or water or sleep. It's like that important to their well-being and everything. And then a whore is someone that can be similar to a slut, but the thing is, there's got to be something there for it.
Right,
You know what I
she
mean?
might do something a little strange, but she's trying to get a little piece of change for it.
Exactly. Or, you know, not even change. It could be like a toaster, like a small appliance.
All the way up to like a benzo, you know, depending
or
on the
cash
girl.
or drugs,
You know?
whatever it takes, you know. But there's something, a promotion, you know.
Yeah, it just
Whatever
depends
they're-
if she's a 2 at 10 or if she's a 10 at 2. Like, you know.
Exactly. But anyway, so we made a scale, and our scale goes 1 to 6, and that's a really weird scale. It's not 1 to 5, 1 to 10, whatever. But we thought of 6, so we couldn't just cut one of them out. So anyway, level 1, which I think the way the scale works is level 1 is just like the lowest of the low, you know, like the worst kind of whore, and then it goes up from there. So anyway, level 1 is crackheads.
Yeah, and crackheads you can generally define by, you know, poor hygiene. They look like, you know, zombies, you know, however you want to define
You know,
it.
and it's like, what happened to your teeth?
And she's like, oh, I must see smoked house.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's a crackhead. You know, she's like, it's like, I suck your dick. You know, I'll get you these cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
you know,
think
whatever.
AOL.com, keyword grimy. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
moving on.
Okay, so that's a crackhead. You know what I mean? And that's probably, like I said, that's like the lowest of the low.
Yeah, that's the bottom. We're going
That's
from
the one where
bottom
if
to the top.
if you stick your dick in that, you might as well have gotten a shot of penicillin prior to the event, just to kind of make up and hope to God that it's something that
and it
penicillin
still
can
may
cure.
explode on insertion or just fall the fuck off 3-4 days by itself.
By
like
itself,
whatever.
yeah, you know.
Whatever.
It might change colors or something on you. But anyway, that's level 1. Then from there, not much of a step up, we've got prostitutes. Now, prostitutes can actually kind of be similar to crackheads, because a lot of prostitutes will do stuff for a hit depending on the prostitute. But in this instance, we're talking about prostitutes like the ones that work our corner right here, and they do it for cash.
Not
far
a
as I
lot of
know.
cash.
Yeah, not much.
But some cash.
We're talking like $50 probably, tops.
You know, that random chick walking down the street in a seedy neighborhood who, you know, looks at you and she's like, hey, honey, want a date? Because usually she doesn't speak English. But anyways.
Either that or it's like, hey, honey, how you doing? You want a date? That, you know, that's, you know, we got a lot of black prostitutes.
I'm so hood.
Yeah, we got a lot of ghetto black prostitutes where we live. But anyway, so that's level 2. And from level 2, we go to 3. And there's a thing that we like to call dirty strippers. Not dirty in the fact that they haven't showered or they need to do laundry. Dirty in the fact that I'll
give you the best example. You walk up into the strip club, you sit down, you got your drink, you're trying to look at some titties, and you know you got these nuisance girls that are just like up in your face immediately, like let me get a dance, let me get a dance. Well, she's ballsier than that. She's the one that walks up and she like sits on your lap and she's like, let me get a dance, and you're like, I don't know, you know, because you know, like me and Dig, we're not into lap dances, we don't ever do it. She's the one, though, that will get real close up to you and whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, I'll put
Trust
it
me.
in my mouth if you just go back in the lap dance booth. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you know that's the other thing too is like strippers don't actually have to be attractive to be dirty. As a matter of fact, we happen to know of one that well, see, let's just put it this way: my ex was a dancer, and she wasn't one of those dirty girls, but she could tell us who all the dirty girls were, and we used to play a little game like guess the dirty girls. But anyway, we know of this one girl that she's got to be like 80. I swear to God, she is old. She's like grandma, like the grandkids
All right, he's
have kids, I
exaggerating
think.
here, but like seriously, she looks old enough that her grandkids could be stripping already. Like,
Yeah, let's
it's
put it
bad.
that way. She's definitely an older lady.
I don't know why they keep her at the club, to be honest, because it can't be bringing in business.
Yeah, but let's put it this way. We know that she's dirty, and the funny thing is she's not attractive, so whatever dick she gets at the strip club is probably a blessing to her anyway, and I don't know why these guys would pay for it, but hey, it is what it is. So anyway, that's level 3, is a dirty
Diggy,
stripper.
You dead, man?
Yeah, I'm on. Anyway, from there we go to level 4. Now level 4, me and Reflex kind of had a little bit of a discrepancy here, but we did decide on this order between level 4 and 5. Level 4, we decided to go with porn stars.
Right.
And I don't know, to us porn stars, they're still whores because they're having sex for money, of course.
And
I mean,
I
technically
consider
it's a
them-
career, but
Right, but I consider them the dumber version because let's be honest. One, you're doing it on camera. Two,
Yeah,
the
that shit's there
guy
forever.
who's selling the scene makes 20 to 40,000 more than you got paid to do the scene. Like if you get paid $600 to $800 to fuck some random dude on camera, and then the guy makes 45,000 on the scene, you're kind of
Yeah,
dumb. That's
that's
why I downstep them a
bad.
little. Yeah, that's why I downstep them a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some porn stars that are like running shit. You know, like.
yeah, but that's few and far between. For every
Exactly.
like 10,000 girls that do porn, there's probably one that becomes a Jenna Jameson or somebody
Tara
that's actually
Patrick or
known.
something like
Yeah,
that.
you know, a lot of these girls they end up doing 2-3 scenes and then don't work anymore or whatever, and you know they had all these dreams like I'm gonna be a porn star and make lots of money. Wrong, you're not. So anyway, so that's level 4. Unless you had something to add, I think.
No, that's the basics of it. You know, the funnier part is that, you know, long-term goals for these girls are usually really strange or shitty. And what they end up doing is later on in life, once they become mothers, because I know this from direct personal experience, is that they go out and they spend the next 5 years of their salary trying to buy those scenes and all of its materials and copyrights
So
off
their
the internet
kids
so that
can't
their
find
kids
it.
don't come
Yeah,
home one
one
day and
day.
be like, oh, look, mom's taking cock in the ass. Moving on.
Okay, so from porn stars, we go to level 5, which is an escort. Now, when we say escort, we're talking like minimum like 500 an hour type of an escort.
Top shelf. Like the, you know, the...
Gotta be good looking, gotta know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, you could take them to like a premiere of a movie as some arm candy and then take them home and fuck them later, kind of an escort.
Yeah, like a dime, not a deuce.
Exactly. So anyway, as far as those girls go, you know, like I said, they're making minimum like 500, but they're still taking a lot of dicks, you know, regardless, like a lot, you know, like miles of dick.
Like, think about it. You may take shit at your job, but they really take dick.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's why we put them there, because they're one of the higher level of whores, but still whores nonetheless. You know, we do know of a few escorts that actually have, you know, gotten like a house and a car and, you know, shit like that, shopping sprees out
Ivy
of this.
League
but,
education, you know, moved on into
but
the
that's
big
also
leagues.
few and far between.
Right, that's your, you know, that's diamond in the rough type
That's
status.
like you found a politician that's willing to jerk off like $5,000 a pop on you as long as you keep your fucking mouth shut, kind of a thing, you know? And
Yeah.
then end up getting caught anyway. Whoever that guy was in the news not that long ago.
Right,
but
which
anyway,
takes us into the level 6, which is gold diggers.
yeah. She give me money.
When she's in need. Exactly.
Yeah. So with gold diggers, we decided that would be the highest level because generally gold diggers take one dick. At least one dick at a
Yeah,
time.
they find some guy, you know, like Chris Rock said about himself. Like they find that one guy that they think that, you know, he's gonna pay my bills, and they're
Two
like,
piece? Sorry, I've been forgetting.
You know,
we've been really deep in this
right.
thing. So
They look at him and they're like, they're not like, I'm gonna fuck him. They're like, you know, I bet if I fuck him, I can get a college education out of it, like that type of shit.
right, like more than likely, if the guy didn't have the Porsche and the checkbook and everything, who let the dogs out? Diggy, Diggy. But anyway, like I said, if he didn't have the checkbook and the fat wallet and the nice house and the nice car and whatnot, pretty sure her legs would be slammed shut like a time lock at the bank. You know what I mean? But because he's got that stuff, she's like, you know, I could take a dick for a Mercedes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or
Right.
or my condo or whatever.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So they would be the highest level because they just take like one steady dick
Yeah, and they can afford their Bergdorf bills and go get their hair and their nails did, and go down. And I mean,
we're talking like an executive level whore,
Yeah, yeah. Although there are dumb gold diggers and there are gold diggers that don't do much, but
well, they're just like they're like new to the game, I guess. Gold diggers, or just plain stupid. Yeah. But anyway, this is over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our little scale of whores here and maybe learned a little something. But anyway, this has been your man Pro Diggy and Flex from the motherfucking Chaos Crew. But you could call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in our sights.